welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Atlanta Braves.
I'm a selfish man.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And going for Atlanta, Mike Soroka. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Someone with, he's dominating hitters. And a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Colton Wong up to hit. And the pitch. Check swing. He went. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Just missed.
1-1.
On the ground to the left. Throw on to Olsen. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, Dylan.
Here's Dylan Moore. That misses, and that's ball 1. Soroka, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a strike on the outside edge.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
The next offering misses. Now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2 outs. This to third. Riley fires to first, and that is that. Nobody left for Seattle, and now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, and today on the hill, Robbie Ray. How about a report on him, Chris?
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you back and go deep. There's a swing and a drive. And off the base of the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
now in for the Braves. Vaughn Grissom, good power, not great in the OBP department. And first offering is fouled off.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And now the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Out towards left center. Pollock has this one sized up. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. And a big factor for them in recent games, Matt Olson.
Well, he's been putting up some huge power numbers, and opposing pitchers know that they can't make mistakes to him. In fact, they probably circle him pregame, making sure that if they're in a situation where their back is against the wall, they're going to find a way to pitch around him. Players that are in the top 5 in slugging percentage in the league really don't get overlooked.
Matt Olson, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Runner at second here, one gone. Next offering upstairs. Matt Olson, a guy who grew up in the Atlanta area, went to the same high school that produced Jeff Francoeur, and in fact, Jeff's mom was one of Matt Olson's teachers in grade school. Man at second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider is more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Here's Austin Riley. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. When Olson was traded to the Braves from the Oakland A's, Francoeur's mom texted Brian Snitker and said, "You're going to love Matt Olson." Acuna at second with 2 down. And there's the strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch. That's inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. How about Robbie Ray, a guy who won the Cy Young Award in 2021 for the Blue Jays, an all-star in 2017. He grew up in Tennessee. He played on the same travel team as Mookie Betts and Tony. Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the Braves score first. It's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Foul ball there.
Yeah, and that's what's cool. You think about some of these travel teams and guys that played together and the success they've had. Ray's got a Cy Young Award, and Betts has got an MVP award.
The next pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-1. Good eye right there. Ripped to short. They get the force. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is Braves baseball on the show South.
Time on the clock, you've been here wasting my time, boy. You need to stop. Asking me 21 questions, going back and forth. Ain't playing tennis, you 1 minute, about to start up a war.
welcome back. New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez.
The line of the pitch. Ground ball, Olsen. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And here it comes. Fouled off. He was late. The pitch. And a count 1-2. And the right-hander deals. That one missed. Got him swinging.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Kicks and deals. There's the strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Next pitch misses outside. Now 1-2.
It's a good take.
And now it's 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 1-1 is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike three. Mariners go down quietly there. They trail here 1-0. Bottom of the second. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
The left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
The wind of the pitch. In the air, left field, down the line. Pollock has this one sized up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One away.
He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Pitch misses. 1-0.
Count 1-0.
And that one is in for a strike. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Line drive. Calhoun snags it for the second out. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Sean Murphy stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Out there to center. Trammell settles under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Down in order go the Braves. But they still lead it 1-0. On to the third inning. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Raleigh in his second season, 26 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2018. Soroka back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. And downstairs. The wide to kick the pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Raleigh checks his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Ripped to first, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Here's Cole Calhoun. And ball 1 to the right fielder.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. And fouled off. Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Left-hand hitter waits. Just missed. To the right side, and that's just foul. And here's a 3-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got it by him for the K.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Here's Taylor Trammell. First pitch just misses. Trammell measures 6 feet 2 inches, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Slice the other way and foul. And a pitch. On the ground to third. Throw on to Olsen, and that'll do it. Mariners are down in order. They still trail 1-0. And welcome back. And now Michael Harris. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Next one misses, and that's ball 2.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step. And that's why he makes so many great plays.
Back to the top of the lineup, digging in, Ronald Acuna Jr. Double the lead off the bottom of the first. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Acuna's signing bonus wasn't astronomical, only $100,000, but a lot of talent as far as the family. His dad, Ron, was a minor league outfielder, and his grandfather, Romo, was a pitcher in the Houston organization. One and two now on Acuna.
That's ball 2.
And that skips in the dirt.
Yeah, when you just look at that lineage, I mean, for him coming from Venezuela, you got to imagine that, you know, he's going to be a big leaguer with that type of, you know, training and coaching that you've had at home. Do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. And Acuna's two younger brothers, Brian and Luis Angel, are in professional baseball right now playing in the minor leagues. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. And the runner stays where he is. Acuna, the runner at first with one gone in the inning.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised.
Over to Wong. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. And ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. Next offering misses down and away. Center field. Trammell puts it away, and that's the inning. Braves strand one, but they lead it 1-0.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine.
As we go to the top of the fourth, here's the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Colton Wong.
The right-hander back to work. On the ground. And that one handled. Throws to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
And now here is Dylan Moore. He was a strikeout victim his first time. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
The 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And now the first baseman, Ty France. He's 0 for 1. Ty France, a pretty cool story. A 34th round pick in 2015 out of San Diego State. And in 2022, he was an all-star. The Mariners still looking for their first hit in this one. Liner, base hit.
Now batting.
He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. And that's in there for strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Righty to the plate.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Got him. Third out. 1 left for Seattle, and it remains 1-0. Back here in Atlanta, here's a big power threat. Austin Riley.
The third baseman.
He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Swing, and the bat went flying there.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then this
one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Austin Riley goes deep, and they add on. It's 2-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Now it's going to be Marcell Ozuna. Ozuna swings and drives one. Well hit to left. That one's deep. And it's gone. He circles the bases. Home run number 10 of the year. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. He's going to have nightmares about that pitch. Perfect execution. It's not supposed to produce that result. He got hurt by a really good one there, but even a better swing at the plate.
Travis d'Arnaud now at the plate. First pitch, not close. Kicks and fires. The other way, and a base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Sean Murphy. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Here comes a pitch. That one fouled off. No outs. Runner on second. Next pitch is outside.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
That misses, and the count is 3-1. And there's a foul ball. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Swings through that one. 0-1.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
And he deals. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. d'Arnaud, the lead runner at second. Murphy at first with no outs. And that's outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And now the count filled up 3-2. The pitch. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Trammell under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Selected number 13. Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's Acuna now. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The pitch.
Nope, that's a ball. 1-1.
And there's a ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-1 now. Swinging a foul straight back. 1 out. Runners at first and second. That one off the mark, and that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. At the belt and fires. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And 2 away now.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Grissom at the plate and takes high there. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. And 1-1. And a strike. Next pitch off the plate. 2-2. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. Back at Truist Park. And now Teoscar Hernandez. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The pitch. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Well, these Mariners, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The 1-1. Base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
A.J. Pollock at the dish. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swinging a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Harris fires it in quickly, and it's now first and second to start the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Cal.
And up next for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. No outs, runners at first and second. Bounce back to the mound. And it gets by him. Harris fires it to the plate. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now for Seattle, Cole Calhoun.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
In there, and it's 0-1. Pollock, the lead runner, out at second. Raleigh on at first with nobody out. And it's even up. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a 1-2. Ground ball, could be 2. The throw to second, onto Olsen. That's 2.
That's a much needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
And now the center fielder, Taylor Trammell. Grounded out his first time up. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Ground ball, Austin Riley. Tosses to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 4-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at the ballpark, John Sharpie with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Matt Olson.
It's astonishing we're bonded by the roots, but we live to stay alive like we all just played the lotto, but the numbers never ride, and I'm tired of it.
The pitch. There's a strike.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Oh, that's too high.
Next offering upstairs. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. Matt Olson goes deep. His 13th home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-1.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. That'll do it for Robbie Ray. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Emerson Hancock.
Now
On for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands, and it's a bigger stadium. But the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher. Whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Riley in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. He's already homered in this game.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And it's 1-1. One of the things you look at with Austin Riley, he was drafted in the first round of 2015. The Braves were one of the only teams looking at him as a position player. Most every other team wanted him as a pitcher, but Austin Riley hated pitching. The 1-2. Outside. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Marcell Ozuna. He's already homered here in this one. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And that's the 3rd out. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 5-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Colton Wong. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
That one's in there, and that is strike 1. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. That's a little bit low.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The wind and the pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Acuna after it. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's 1 down.
The batter, the shortstop, Dylan.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Dylan Moore.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Bounce to the right. Albies. Over to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And up next for Seattle, Ty France. 1 for 2. France goes 5 feet 11 inches, 28 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Right side, hard hit. Fires over to first. And that is that. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They're down here 5-1. And welcome back. Now it's the DH, Travis d'Arnaud.
Designated hitter, Travis d'Arnaud.
Hancock back to work. And that's in the dirt.
Ball 1, no strike.
And foul ball. And that one is lifted in the air. That's down. One hops off the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. So here's Murphy now. Fly ball down the line, and that is a foul ball. Darno leads off second with nobody out. Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1. And that's outside. That one way outside. And now 3 balls and a strike. And there's ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Now, Michael Harris. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. One down.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So the lineup flips over, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. A strikeout and a walk. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Swung on, belted. That's back. And out of here. An absolute blast to left. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 8-1. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. The guy's got a real hard fastball. You can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
New arm out of the bullpen, Justice Sheffield. This is his first appearance of the season.
Justice Sheffield.
Now it's the shortstop, Vaughn Grissom. And the first offering is not close.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
And that one fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that's outside. Swing and a slow roller. On to first, and that's an out.
The batter, the first baseman,
Matt Olson up to the plate. 1 for 3.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That one catches the zone. 0-1. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Matt Brash up and loosening in the pen. Left-hand batter waits. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And here it comes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
And the pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And now it's filled up.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Ground ball to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that means Austin Riley will have a chance to hit.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
Yeah, Austin Riley is one of those guys that has a lot of barrels, usually amongst the tops in the league in average exit velocity year in and year out.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Good eye right there.
2-1.
Hammered, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So 2 on with 2 away. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. That just misses. Ball 1. Olsen at third. Riley at first. 2 out of the inning. And there's the strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Out towards right center field. And that should be extra bases. 1 run across. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Comes through with the RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And next for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. He swings and fouls 1 off. Corners are occupied with 2 down. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
The pitch. In the dirt, but kept close. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. So 9 batters come to the plate, 4 of them score. We're through 6 full. Braves 9 and the Mariners 1. Back here in Atlanta, we go to the top of the 7th. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Now on the bump, Nick Anderson.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
The pitch. Out to center. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the catch. And there's one away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
In now is the Mariners DH, Teoscar Hernandez. Bounce to the left side, and it goes just foul. Anderson ready to work. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Pollock in the box now. No balls and a strike. Up the middle, Albies. Slings to first, out number 3. Nobody left for Seattle. They trail it big. It's 9-1. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the 7th, and now the DH, Travis d'Arnaud. Here comes a pitch. Now one missed.
No strike.
Kicks and deals. And that one is inside. In the air to left center. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher,
Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And a swing and a miss there.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
And a pitch.
One ball.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
The pitch. And now it's filled up. Ground ball left side. Suarez throw to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
now batting, the 17th.
Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. Singy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. First offering, and it just misses. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Here's a 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the eighth. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Now into the game, Orlando Arcia. He's the new third baseman. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. So coming into the game now on defense, Eli White. He'll play second.
Number 38, Eli White.
Also into the ball game, Jason Hayward. He takes over in right.
Now playing right field, number 24, Jason Hayward.
Also entering the game, Sam Hilliard. He'll be out in left field.
Number 14, Sam Hilliard.
New pitcher for the Braves, Dylan Lee. He's pitching on 2 days rest. The pitch. Ball one there.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Cole Calhoun getting ready to hit. Fought off foul. And now the lefty. Strike two.
0-2 is the count.
And he deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that one missing low. And a pitch. And that just misses.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Trammell in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's through there for a strike. Here's a 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Kicks and fires. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Bottom of the 8th. Here's Jason Hayward.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Couple skeletons in the attic. Talking tough, yeah, you can have it. Getting money turned to a habit. And he just be acting, he gon' stay yapping. It ain't gon' happen no more. And I know what you said on it, let on your head on me, cause you be hating for sure. And I might cut your dread on it, pop on your head on it, put some more bread on it for sure.
And the pitch. And ball 1. Off the mark there. And it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Left-hand hitter waits. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now the count filled up 3-2. He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Vaughn Grissom next up for the Braves. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Pitch misses there, and the count even 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. Bangs off the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Everything came together for him. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field. It doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So, man aboard. Here's Matt Olson. First offering misses the mark. Grissom over at second, 1 down. On the ground right side, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and now they have runners at the corners.
Now battle, third baseman, Orlando.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Here's Orlando Arcia taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Cracks his bat, pops him up. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Eli White.
Eli White, next up for the Braves, came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. And a foul ball, third base side. Swing and a miss. That is strike two. Oh, right to the backstop. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. Next pitch is outside. It's 2-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And another ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And welcome back. We go to the ninth. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Lee, 28 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016. Lee back to work. Ball one low. A little bit low. That one misses, and that's ball 3. And there's a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And a pitch. And he walked him.
Perfect.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout. If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Pitching change here, Colin McHugh.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
Moore at the plate now. That's ball 1.
1-0.
And the right-hander deals.
Hey.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Here's a 1-1. Foul ball. One and 2 here. And a ball evens the count.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Runner at first with no outs here. Got him. One gone here.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
France, batting with one down, takes a strike.
0-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held back according to Ricky Holiday. And now he steps off the rubber. Right-hander kicks, deals. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out. Eugenio Suarez up next for the Mariners. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-1, no strike.
Wong at second. France over at first with one away. On the ground, 2 ball. 1 at second. Out. A double play to end it.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for these guys today.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us.